But you're going back to Southeast Asia, somewhere you obviously seem to enjoy. You had a bit of success there in the past in your Test debut,
Yeah.
and then sure, like, you did go well in the one day as just now. Is there something you relish as well, the conditions there? And...
Yeah, it's hot and hard. There's no messing around. It is hard like that, but kind of suits the grind of my game in one way. You have to grind out score runs, and I don't mind doing it. So that's probably why I've only played 2 Test matches there, so I can't say I've been that successful, but I've done okay, and I think that's part of the reason. We know how starting hard and fast. If we bat first, even if we bowl first, that'd be tough. We have to start well, and we can't let the game go away from us at any stage in a 3 Test series. If you lose the first one, then it's almost impossible to drag it back.
And is that pressure? Is it more on you because of opening? You have to get that good start.
No, I wouldn't say just because I'm an opener or anything. If you ask any of the batters when they go in, they're going to be the pressure to learn to score runs, because that's your job you're doing. If you don't score runs, you won't win the team. So I wouldn't think, because I'm opening, that's the way it is. It's just a tough. There's so many good players who are not going on this England tour as a batter, so we know that it's a good core squad that if you don't score runs, you don't play.
How important is it that you get the thing with the food right?
Yeah, there's not that much you can do with the bugs, to be honest with you. You get a time bug, you get one. You don't drink the water, you drink bottled water and stuff. It's simple stuff like that. But it's just, I think the longer you're on tour, the less you get ill. But if you get a bug, it's not because you haven't done it right. You just get a bug, and it kills you for a couple of days and then bounce back. And hopefully you won't do it. You just pray that the night before a Test match or during a Test match you don't get it, because it's tough. Like Sri Lanka's very much. It's not quite like 10 years ago where they went to India probably as a tourist, and they always got dodgy. The food's obviously a lot better. The food in Sri Lanka was fine, and it was lovely. And not weird, a couple of bugs early doors, but nothing.
There's nothing off the menu. You're not banned from eating fish.
Well, yeah, fish. You just gotta be careful. Like it's like anything. Everyone, the locals will tell you. Like people who've been around, will tell you what's a good restaurant to go and eat and stuff. But if you get a bug, you get a bug.
Andrew Strauss is not going on this tour, so you're going to start a new opening partnership with Michael Vaughan. Is that something you'd like to see established as a long-term thing?
I mean, obviously you want to do as well as you can. We're, say we're talking about starting well. Me and Vaughan have that responsibility in one way to start well. So, Vaughan is very laid back to bat with, an awesome player, and if we can start one, it means that we're doing well, and also England. That's more important.
Almost a mentor role to you, because you started so young. Did he always, when you were first in the team, give you a little bit of advice? Or has that continued now?
Well, no, to be fair to him, I haven't played that much cricket. It's only this summer because he's been injured. But the type of character he is, and that kind of, he almost has that Martin Johnson about him. When he does speak, everyone listens, but he more just gets on with it, and he's just an exceptional player.
There's someone else you mentioned. You've been working with Graham Gooch. I mean, he was an exceptional player of spin himself, wasn't he? Is there any particular you've been working on with him on technique or the mental side of it?
No, I mean, I've worked with Gucci for a long time. Yeah. He is part of the person I can always go to and back. He knows my game very well, and he just keeps drilling the basics into me, and he'll work as hard with me now and wherever. He just works really hard with me. It's really good for someone like me to go and just pick his brains a little bit. But it's kind of we know each other quite well, so we're not always bouncing ideas off. It's just a matter of working hard, and he knows every little bit about my techniques to make sure it's all right. And if he sees something different, he's seen that it's changed, so that's why it's such a good grounding for me. I say I've got good. There's other people even people like Paul Grayson, who not that many people have heard of and stuff. He's a really good person to sit down and chat to. Obviously Andy Flower, because I've grown up playing cricket with him as well. It's there's a lot of people around my game who know my game, so if I'm doing something slightly different, which I would notice, they can notice straight away, which obviously gives me a big boost.